Hey friends, I'm Brittany and welcome to Brits and Bloom. Today I'm setting up my planner for February and I'm feeling all the love in the air. So grab your favorite cozy drink, your planner, and let's set up February together. February is actually going to be the first month I've set up in this planner. I didn't set up January, and honestly, looking back, January was kind of a blur. So I'm excited to set up February. When I look through all my stickers, the February seasonal Valentine's Day stickers are some of my absolute favorites. So I'm excited. The sticker book I'm going to be using today is this 12 months of stickers, and they do have a few stickers for each holiday each month. And when I looked through it, I kind of felt like there wouldn't be enough stickers to do a full calendar spread, but I think we can make it work. So when I set up my monthly spreads in my planner, I kind of just set it up once with the things that I know I have on my calendar. And then sometimes I'll come back and put a few events in. But honestly, I don't look at the monthly spread that much. So if you guys are like that, let me know below. Like, do you all reference your February or your monthly calendar after you set it up? I find myself mostly using my calendar that's like on my phone or even my email calendar, mostly for the months. I love this February banner, even though it says February at the top. Like this banner is just calling my name. And yeah, so just sticking that banner there. I really love that one. Are you guys doing anything for Valentine's Day this month? And I know sometimes people think of Valentine's Day as only maybe like romantic love, but I think of it as celebrating love in all its forms. So, platonic love, any romantic love, self love. I think February is a time to dive into all of that and celebrate all the types of love in your life, which is important. I've been thinking about what I want to do for Valentine's Day for my husband and my baby. Oh, this sticker is so cute. Hey, hot stuff. um, so I've been thinking about giving my husband and baby flowers for Valentine's Day. I do think it's important to give the men in our lives flowers because sometimes men don't get their flowers until it's too late. So I think that it's something that we don't do often, or men don't get flowers often. So I think that that's always a fun thing to do to show love and celebrate Valentine's Day in a different way for men. So I don't have much planned for February as of right now. I do have a few meetings on my calendar, um, and I'm going to put some stickers down here for those meetings. And another thing that I have in the works is a Galentine's Day with my friends. And this year I am working on prioritizing spending more time with people, being very intentional about planning time together with the people who are important to me. So I'm excited about our Galentine's Day event. We are going to a winery. It is at the end of February, but hey, we made it, okay? Another thing I was thinking about getting for my son is maybe like a small memento. He's a toddler, so I don't think that I need to get him too much for Valentine's Day at this point, but I do remember when I was little, my parents gave me a teddy bear that was pink and red for Valentine's Day, and you guys, I still have that teddy bear until this day. Like it is my favorite. It's still sitting on my dresser. I've been trying to use these tweezers forever. I always see the planner girlies using tweezers for their stickers, and I don't know. It just doesn't work that well for me. I find myself fighting a little bit more with the tweezers, and maybe I don't have the right tweezers. Like maybe the points aren't fine enough to grab stickers. A funny story, I actually got these stickers or these tweezers in a pack of jewels that I wore to the Beyonce concert. So I'm just like, let me continue using these tweezers. I don't want them to go to waste. And did y'all check out my little plant that's been pulling double duty as decor and a sticker holder? I am loving it. So on the left side of the page, I'm going to just add some stickers where I can put some notes. And down at the bottom, I think that I'm going to write myself a little love note and just utilize that space because otherwise that space kind of goes unused. So I think that'll be really cute, very Valentine's Day themed um, thing to do. In the sidebar, I want to write some priorities for the month and maybe some of my goal items. I hope to finish my prep work for my power sheets this month. And I do feel, I never want to feel behind because each day is a new day to start. But I do remember having my power sheets and my prep work done by this time last year. And I felt a little bit more set up, a little bit more focused, and I was already working on my goals. But as usual, I'm going to just give myself a little bit of grace or a lot of grace. And, maybe I'm just in a different season than I was last year. So reminding myself of that. And I'm hoping to get it done by the end of this month. I'm just trying to balance the colors here. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. This is turning out super cute. I actually, when I first looked at the page of stickers, I didn't feel like I had that many stickers, but I'm using some from the February and the March section, and this is really turning out full of love in the air vibes. So I also picked out some coordinating pens and markers for this. So if I do have more items to come in and fill in the like appointments or if I'm going to do my priorities, I want to just use some of these coordinating colors. So these are the friction pens, a variety of the friction pens and friction markers. I do like these because they do have the eraser on the top. And, I don't mind scratching things out or writing things out if I need to, but these erasers have really come in handy, especially if I'm trying to do something like maybe I can doodle and clean up the edges if I need to with the eraser. So I think that these will be really fun to use. And then to top it off with my favorite pens, I am using my bestie, the Energel Clenna point 0.4. This is my absolute favorite pen to write with in this planner. Like if I had nothing else, it would be me and my Energel Clenna. So here is the finished spread, you guys. I am in love with it. It is giving me all the love is in the air, all the celebration of different forms of love in my life. And if you've enjoyed planning with me and want to continue blooming through every season, please subscribe. And also, I'd appreciate if you like, comment, share, and join me for the next one. Okay, bye bye.